Good Saturday morning. It is November 9th, 2024. This is your Loudoun County Weather Outlook. I'm going to look quickly here at what the models are doing. Here's Raphael down in the Gulf. We have this front, which we will deal with tomorrow afternoon. But right now we're on the east side of that high, bringing cooler air down. So we just push this forward. So now we're looking into Saturday afternoon and evening, overnight. Tomorrow, still chilly. I mean, it's not going to be as chilly as today tomorrow, but highs up near 60. High is moving off, and that low, or that front, is going to come through, bring us the best chance of moisture in a while. It is aided a little bit by the fact that we get these southerly winds off the tropical low. That's why we probably have a little more moisture to work with in this. Not much more than maybe a quarter to half an inch of rain at the best. Originally, it looks like a little bit more. Unfortunately, as we head into next week, we will stay chilly because the high is off to our west. It will lag a little bit. We could kind of be warm on Monday, highs in the mid and upper 60s. By Tuesday, we get into the colder 50s, maybe even some freezing nighttime lows. With that high kind of staying off to the west, we can continue on the northerly breezes. Will stay pretty seasonable, 50s to low 60s, but mainly in the 50s through the week. Originally, this front that was later next week, on the 14th or so, looks like it was going to be a lot more energetic, and the energy is going to come a lot further south as well as this low. It's not going to do that anymore the way the models are showing now, so maybe some moisture. This is a frontal passage. We'll get chillier based on where we are in the northerly wind components, but not super cold after it. Now that low is not going to give us much moisture, so that's a bummer in the way that it changes. But as we head further out, we're getting way out there now. This is out on the 16th, so Saturday from now. Maybe some moisture around. We'll have to see how this pans out. This is kind of a warm front getting hung up here. The southeast ridge should pump us up into warmer air by next weekend. Not super warm this time, but kind of warmer air. You see a battle line showing up. Here's the colder air getting up in Canada, and we do have, it looks like, coast to coast colder air. That has been absent to an extent, so now you just need something to dislodge it. Here comes a low pressure system. It's going to bump up into that area, bring us a warm front first, initially maybe a few showers, but now we're way out there. This is we're looking at the 17th, Sunday the 17th, and so that would be a warmer pattern briefly that would show up. Then we'll see that, and maybe a front coming through, maybe cooler again for a few days, some wind definitely related to that. Not super cold, but, seasonable from what I can see here. Then there's this other low that's going up to our west. This one is looking to try to tap into the colder air and really become strong. I mean, it's so far out there. We're talking about the 20th at this point. So, again, I would think it's late, like the 11:22-ish time frame. There was a first chance of something more significant coming through and possibly dislodging the colder air. This would be a really cold shot if this was to come true. I think this is La La Land. We'd have to see if it comes true. If so, coldest air of the season. See highs in the 30s, not nearly where we were before. Strong winds as well, just really making it really chilly for us as we go into the weekend of the 22nd or so. This is about the time for the pattern change. I would not be surprised if it delays a little bit. It just tends to be the way that models do. If it does, then, we'll see cool air probably a little bit later. But the pattern does look like it's going to shift to an extent towards the end of the month, and that will bring us some cooler air. Hey, this has been your Saturday, November 9th, Loudoun County Weather Outlook. Hope you have an awesome day, awesome weekend. Thank you, veterans, for your service, and that's all I have.